All right, let's get started. Today, something strange is happening in the village, Mikey. Mobs have come to our village, and apparently they want something.
Let's go and find out what exactly the mobs want. I'm very curious. Maybe they want to make friends with us and help us develop our village in some way. Look, they're already standing here. Hey, Golem, what's wrong?
There are quite a lot of them here. They're actively discussing something with the villager. What? Do we have to leave the village? But why? Apparently, these mobs thought they could kick us out of the village. That's really funny. I can't believe it. Do the villagers know about this too?
Oh no! So we're really being kicked out of the village? That's just unbelievably awful! I want to find out what's going on as soon as possible.
Yeah, because mobs could never kick anyone out of the village, especially not us. We need to find out what's going on and how we can stop it. Mikey, let's go home. We need to find out what's going on. We need to find out why they want to kick us out. This is going to be very, very interesting.
I think someone is in cahoots with the villagers and they just want to kick us out. If that's really true, it will be terrible. We won't be able to do anything about it.
If villagers are really involved, it will be very strange, because Mikey and I protect them from monsters all the time. So we need to find out what's even going on here. Does it make any sense at all?
JJ, look! Some villager came out and is talking to these monsters.
I think that's the problem. That's probably what he did. He's going to pay those monsters to kick us out of the village. Would you look at that? It's just so horrible.
We should decide as soon as possible what we're going to do next. Do we attack the monsters or the villager?
No, we're not doing that, Mikey. Since they want to throw us out, we'll just leave. That's all. I don't want to do any more of that. It would be horrible. Every one of us really deserves something cool.
I want to just forget about all of this.
Now we need to see where they go next. I'm really interested in this, because if they go to their base, we can figure out where they keep the emeralds.
Anyway, I want to destroy them all as soon as possible. They're forcing us to leave our home village. Those mobs!
Mikey, look! They must be trying to escape to the castle. I guess that's what the king decided to do? I don't get it anymore.
If the king wanted to throw us out of the village, he would have come and said so himself. There's definitely something wrong here. We just have to find out about it.
It's weird that the king is involved, Mikey. It's like something doesn't add up. Anyway, we need to pack up and of course get out of the village. Since we got chased away by mobs, we just have to do it.
I can't believe we're going to listen to some mobs. But since you've made up your mind, it's really the right decision.
Anyway, we can always come back here. The house is ours. We won't give it to anyone. When we come back here next time, we'll have already solved all our problems with the villagers. I'll go put the camera on to get a perfect shot in case they still kick someone out.
Great plan! We should put the camera so that it looks at the villagers' houses. Good! Whatever you say. Then we should pack up and leave as soon as possible.
Exactly. Our main task is not to quarrel with anyone else. We should leave quietly and make our camp near the castle. I'll be very interested in what we have to do to attract the attention of the guards.
I think we won't be allowed to make a camp so close to the castle.
Anyway, we should just leave the village. It doesn't matter where we build. We have to do it as fast as possible, which won't piss off the mobs. They can attack us and of course defeat us if they want to.
JJ, but personally, I'm already fully prepared. I've got all the essentials.
Good. That means I just need to pack the rest of my stuff. Of course it's bad news that we're being kicked out of the village. But we'll definitely go to the king and find out from him. After all, if we really were kicked out by the villagers, the king should know all about it.
I also think that no one can be kicked out without his decision. So our task now is to build a cool camp.
Mikey is totally right. We are building a camp, and of course, waiting to talk to the king. That's going to be a really, really long time, I think.
Anyway, this is our only solution so far. We'll just have to wait.
Our task is to build a protected camp from the monsters. That way, we can solve all our problems.
Great! We have a lot of things to do to make the camp of our dreams. I even think it will be much better than our own house.
Now that's really a statement. Let's try to make a camp near the king's castle. I'll be very interested. So, I think this is the right place for our new camp. Just very close to the castle. We could do something here.
Yes, it's just the perfect place. I don't think we could find a better one. The trouble is, I'm wondering, why would the villagers kick us out? Have we done something really bad to them that they couldn't forgive us?
That's a good question, Mikey. I really can't even know about that. They just did what they did. It's really a very strange decision. But in the end, it's still their decision. If they see it as a serious problem, I want to solve it as soon as possible and forget about such problems. Anyway, when we build the camp, we'll go straight to rest and sleep. I want to have a rest.
That's your truth. For now, we'll still have to wait a long time for all this. I think your plan really makes sense, but I really want to learn all about the castle and the mobs.
Maybe they want to take us somewhere so we can't see what's going on in the village. Oh, that was a good night's sleep I had. That was really cool. Wait, where's Mikey? He's kind of supposed to be awake too. He must have gone somewhere, but where would he have gone since this morning? That's really weird. Maybe he went home to get some of his stuff? That would certainly be nice, because we really don't have much here. It's going to run out quickly. But anyway, he didn't say anything to me or even leave a note. Friends, are you seeing this? Those are cookie crumbs. I can tell from them that it was Mikey. He's the only one who littered like that. But where did these crumbs lead? I need to find out as soon as possible. Anyway, I just don't have a choice. My friend disappeared somewhere and didn't tell me anything. Now I see a trail that might lead me where I need to go. I really hope it really will. I certainly don't have everything I need to save myself, but I'm sure my tools will be enough to get Mikey out. That's 100%, folks! His trail is really big and long. It must have been a long time. Maybe someone was dragging him? I can't figure it out. It's really a mystery to me. I want to find Mikey as soon as possible and help him get out. What if he's in some kind of trouble that I don't even know about? I need to scout this place out. Wait, these crumbs led me to the king's castle. So Mikey's inside now? We need to find out more about this. Anyway, if he's in there, the guards or the king must have taken him. I need to get inside as soon as possible. I can solve all my problems there. My job is to find Mikey and find the king. Then we can solve everything quickly. I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. The castle isn't the biggest. So the sooner we get it all done, the better it will be, of course. I can't believe Mikey did something to the king and they decided to take him away. We just got here. If that's really true, it's going to be very, very weird. I want to know the whole truth. We should also find out the truth about the mobs. They went to the castle too. Okay, my task now is very simple. I need to get inside as fast as possible. I have so many ways to do that. We'll just have to put them into action. So, we can solve it very quickly if I just climb the tower. I hope there are no soldiers here, because if there are soldiers here, they'll just raise the alarm. I don't really want any trouble, but I guess I have no other choice. We have to do this. Fine. My first priority is to get to the king now. It's his appointment day. So, I can get in there and eavesdrop a little on the local conversations. What's being said to whom? I just don't come here that often and I get lost all the time. I need to get into this building. It's where the king sits and decides his important business. It always has been and always will be. All right, friends, there's an open window. We can get in and climb through it. That way, we can hear something interesting. Maybe for Mikey. The most important thing is that no one sees me, because they'll throw you in jail. I have to be very careful to solve all these problems. I want to defeat everyone who is against us. Anyway, the king might be against us too. I don't know him much. I want to solve all the issues as quickly as possible and just start moving on. Oh, here comes the king of all these lands. He's the most important one here, and he's building himself a throne.
Come on in. Who wanted to talk to me next? Monsters?
If it really is monsters, we can solve a lot of things now, friends. I'm very curious to see how this all ends. Why did they get to see him?
Get over here as fast as you can. Don't waste my time. It's really very important to me. You did a great job, but you have to pay me. Because thanks to me and my idea, we were able to earn so much.
So, these blocks were given by my villagers? Was that the king's plan? I don't understand anything at all. The monsters were paid by the villagers to drive us away. They drove us away, came to the king to pay some of those blocks? But then why does he say it's his plan? This is getting weirder than I thought. But I don't see Mikey anywhere either. This could be a big problem for me.
Great! Give me as many of your blocks here as you can. I've earned them too. If it wasn't for me, we'd have a lot more problems with Mikey and JJ. But that was quickly resolved. So we have to be much more focused now.
I will 100% need to meet and talk to that king. I've gotten very curious about it. I want to find out what he did to get us kicked out of the village. Apparently, it was on his word. Then where's Mikey? Did he go to find out and get thrown in jail? Anyway, I have to find out and of course beat him.
Great! Now I need to replenish my collection of expensive blocks.
Apparently everyone's gone. Now I need... Ouch! I've fallen to the bottom.
What? Who are you and why are you with the king? Oh, you're JJ. Why are you scaring me so much? I thought it was some bandit trying to take my treasure. What can I do for you?
I have such a problem, King. I've lost my friend Mikey. I can't find him anywhere, and the last trail led here. So I thought I'd ask you if you've seen him.
Mikey? Of course I have. He's in one of the buildings right now. It's a blacksmith shop. He's making some incredibly cool swords and armor for himself. He's busy.
Well, is there any way I can find him and talk to him? I've gotten really curious.
Of course you can talk. I can even show you my little castle.
Wow, really? That would be really cool. I would be able to gain a lot of new knowledge. Because we've never been in a castle before. That's really very cool. I hope I like it and come here more often.
Ha ha ha. Did you really fall into a trap like that? I caught you. There's no Mikey here? I'm the one who made the mobs kick you out of the village.
What? You did that? But why? Did you need our precious blocks so badly?
All the precious blocks should be mine. You just sit here and wait for help.
Mikey will find me and help me get out. We'll destroy you. Mark my words. No one has ever been able to defeat Mikey and JJ. This time will be no different. I can't get out of here. I just don't have the tools. I guess we'll just have to wait for Mikey. He'll definitely save me. This is going to be really interesting. What? I can finally hear someone poking around. Mikey, is that you?
Of course it's me, JJ. Who else could be coming to your rescue?
Be careful, Mikey. Dig at my voice. There might be lava in there.
Great! There's finally a way out! Phew, I'm really tired of digging in here. Now explain how you got in here. What have you done so far?
I'd rather you explain to me where you disappeared to. I thought you were locked up in here.
I was doing more important things. I found out that the king set this whole thing up.
Yeah, Mikey, that's why they put me in here. He knows too. So now every guard in town will be ready to destroy us. We need to be quiet.
Whoa, really? If they know something, it could be bad. We'll have to destroy everyone so they won't get in our way. It's really easy.
Anyway, they're guards too, but they got on the wrong side. We have to get out of this house and get in where the king is sitting. There's sure to be some really cool weapons and armor in there. We have to arm ourselves.
That's just a great plan. I want to solve this as quickly as possible and not come to this again. Each of us will do our best to take down such a king from his castle.
Are we going to destroy them all? That's certainly the kind of plan I like too, Mikey.
If they oppose us and want to destroy us that way, we'll be the first to do it.
That's a great plan. Then we'll fight against all the guards and the king too. Our task is to climb to the highest part of this castle. I'm sure that's where the coolest and strongest weapons are kept. It will allow us to defeat and destroy them all very quickly.
I totally agree with you, JJ. We must get the strongest weapon.
Great! There really are some chests around here. We must open them as soon as possible. Mikey, try to climb up here. It's hard, but you can definitely do it. We'll solve this in no time.
Yeah, almost. Ouch! I almost made it up here. The guards haven't seen us yet.
Good! You're here! Now, we can look in the chest to see what's cool.
Whoa, JJ! Look, there's a minigun in there. There's golden apples. This is incredibly cool for us. We have to get it all as fast as we can.
With a weapon like this, we can really destroy them all. The faster we get it all done, the better it will be. I want to defeat the bad king.
We will definitely win and go back to our village. I promise you, JJ. Let's do it!
So, what's our plan? Do we just jump in and destroy them? Or do we distract them and then do it in one place?
I don't think we have anything to be afraid of. We have always been stronger than everyone around us. So we'll just jump and attack them. We'll shoot them with guns.
Okay, let's keep it simple, if that's okay with you. I thought we could win on the sly and destroy them all.
We have just incredibly powerful weapons. With it, we won't lose.
We can defeat all the guards and bring down the king. He shouldn't be in charge of all this.
Anyway, we're doing the really right thing. He kicked us out of the village. We kicked him out of the castle. It's all really fair. I want to win as soon as possible and forget about the whole thing.
Each of us is really doing our best to win this whole battle. The guards get credit for something they didn't do, but that's their job. We're not going to completely destroy them.
Yahoo, we did it! We were able to defeat all the guards!
Now, it's time to go to the king and tell him he's no longer king. We can actually depose him and put someone who is truly worthy in his place.
Ouch! I threw the pearls somewhere and ended up on the tower.
What? Mikey, this is no time for jokes. We have to oust the king and install a new one. This is serious business.
All right, let's go as fast as we can. Hey, King, here we go.
What? How? You defeated all my guards and I'm all alone? This can't be happening. I'm the real king. You must bow down before me.
Monsters, come here! As they told me, the king made them do it. Therefore, you are no longer the king of this castle. Enderman will be king.
I'm not going to let this go that easily. I'll come back and take revenge on all of you.
Leave now. You are no longer needed. There will be a new king for the village and the castle. Have we chosen a mob king? Mikey, do you think that's a good idea?
We can't be kings anyway, and I don't mind the mobs ruling here either. The most important thing is that they don't kick us out, because then there'll be another battle and we'll win!
Well said, Mikey. Now we can finally go back to the village. It's been a long time and we're winning. That was really easy.
Now it's time for us to pack up all our stuff and transport it back. It's going to be a long time.
Anyway, we managed to get our way. We were able to get back to the village. That's really, really cool. Now, friends, we have to say goodbye to you. See you all very soon, and goodbye, everyone.